What's up, y'all? Just getting in from a night out with the homies at the casino. I am faded, very drunk, and I'm hungry. So, on this episode, my first episode, welcome. Come on in the room. On this episode, we're going to be cooking an omelet and some home fries, some Hashbrown, potatoes, and I'm hungry, yeah. I like that pink wig. Yeah, I'm hungry. So y'all come on in the kitchen. Come in my kitchen. Let's do this. See you in a minute. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Kalila, aka Coco. Some of my oldest friends call me Coco. You can call me whatever you want. So I'm coming in from a late night. Ooh, shit. I'm coming in from a late night of drinking. And we're going to get into a little cooking, a little something. This is my first episode. So tonight I'm going to cook a little little breakfast dinner situation for myself. If you're single like me, you can prepare this meal for yourself. If you have a guest or if you got a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, you can always do twice the amount and you can feed other people. So I'm just going to show you the single portion because I am your single chef, your single sister girl chef, and we're going to get into it. And while I'm cooking, we're going to chop it up a little bit about what the show is going to be about moving forward and things that I hope to see happen with the show. So y'all stick with me. Let's get it cracking. To start, you're going to need a skillet. I have a long one. If you don't have one like this, it's 2 sections. You see it's long. I like it because I can cook on both eyes. The small one and the big one. But if you don't have one like this, you can just use a regular size skillet. You want something about that size. You want 2 of them. You're gonna need one with a lid and you're gonna need one for the omelet. One for the potatoes, one for the omelet. Like I said, we're cooking, or did I say what we were cooking? I'm drunk, y'all. Y'all have to excuse me. What I'm gonna cook is an omelet and some home fries. Let me get comfortable. Y'all hold on real quick. All right, that's better. All right, so let's get into it. Your ingredients. Oh, I was still going over the utensils. You're gonna need a spatula. You're gonna need a knife for chopping. You're gonna need a knife for paring your potatoes. You're gonna need a fork to beat your eggs. And if you have some other way to do these things, like a whisk or whatever the fuck, use whatever the fuck you wanna use. You're gonna need a bowl for your eggs. I'm only doing 2 eggs, so this is perfect size. You know what, y'all? I may be drunk, but I'm not done drinking. Give me just a second, let me pour myself a drink. So a little bit about me. I am in New Orleans, Louisiana. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I don't know if y'all see it right here. This is a 420 show. I smoke when I cook. I cook when I smoke. It goes together. So spark them if you got them. But please don't be offended if I smoke because I smoke. All right, so what was I doing? I was pouring myself a drink. A little bit about me. My name is Kalila. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana. I moved to New Orleans from Biloxi, Mississippi. I've always been curious about New Orleans. Every time I visited the city, it was always like, I don't know, the city always called to me, you know. It was always something that I was curious about. Every time I come here, I was always intrigued about the city. But I was a single mother. My family is majority in Mississippi, so I didn't want to just uproot my kids and bring them here. I didn't think that New Orleans would be like a city where a single mom could raise kids. So I waited till I had an empty nest, and I got the club straws, yo. So I waited till I had an empty nest, and then I moved here. I bought a house here. My intentions of moving here were to make money. All right, but real quick, let me tell y'all about the ingredients that we're gonna need. We're gonna need a yellow onion. You're gonna need a yellow onion. Since it's just me, I'm gonna use 2 potatoes because I like hash browns. I like home fries. So I'm gonna use 2 potatoes, and you're gonna need a yellow onion. And on your chopping board, where you're gonna cut them. And if you cut it on your counter, make sure your counter is clean. You know how this goes. All right, so back to me, right? So I bought a house here to make money. My objective for this house was, oh my God, I had such high hopes. I don't know, I just wanted a house that I could leave to my kids one day. I wanted to buy a house for each of my kids, actually. And then I would buy a house for myself, and I would grow old and live in that house till I get old. But not until I secured houses for each of my children. Reason being is because I had such a rough time as a single mom, and no fault of my parents at all. I was just like, man, you know, it'd been nice if someone had left me some shit like that. And so that's what made me want to make sure that I leave something for my grandkids and my children. I'm not a grandma yet, thank God. I look forward to being a grandma. Some of my friends are grandmas, and they look so fucking happy. From what they tell me, being a grandma is wonderful. And I can't wait to be a grandma, but I really would love to have something that I could say, hey, you know what grandma got for you? Grandma got you a big old house. And when you grow up, you'll never have to worry about nothing. That was my objective. So I moved out here. I bought my first house. This is my first house. And I always say it's my first house because I know, and I might be wrong, but I know this is not my last house. This will be one of many. You'll see. So, I moved to New Orleans. New Orleans, oh man, it's full of food and music and culture, and like a lot of people here are really nice. A lot of people are not really nice. I don't know what to really make of people. I've been dating a lot. I like going on dates here in the city. I actually joined, I'm on a couple of dating apps. I'm a single lady. I'm divorced, but I'm single. And I ain't old yet. I ain't dead. And I just don't want to sit in the house all the time. So I go on dates. And I am on dating sites. And What do y'all think about dating sites? Do you think, would you do a dating site? Have you been on a dating site? Comment and tell me what y'all think about dating sites. Okay, so anyway, the city's been fun. Sometimes it can be rough. Owning a house is way different than anything I've ever done in my life. It takes up a whole lot, most of my disposable income. And, you know, I have little side gigs that I do. I've been doing some acting. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this show, because I'm always doing something. And on this show, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. So if y'all are watching, I cut up a little bit of onion, you see, and I'm cutting these 2 potatoes. I decided that 2 potatoes would be enough for just me. I'm a little peckish. I'm a little hungry. I just want to eat and go to bed. And I was like, hey, let me do my episode, because I have been wanting to do this. So back to what this show is about. This show, if you follow me on Facebook, you know I'm always crafting or doing something, making wine. I've made beer. I tattoo a little bit. I love to cook. And if you don't know that about me, now you know. I love to cook. As far as I know, I'm pretty good at it. I mean, I've cooked for my children for lots of years. A couple of men, a couple of women. And I love to cook. I learned how to cook from watching other people cook, jobs, working in the industrial industry as a cook, prep cook. I'm not a chef, but who's not a chef these days, right? Like, we're all fucking chefs, for real. I mean, your grandma, if that's the case, the little 22-year-old that graduated from culinary school, is he more of a chef than your grandma? No. Motherfucker that could cook good is a chef. So yeah, I'm a fucking chef because I cook good. Excuse my language, I curse a lot, especially when I'm drunk. Matter of fact, let me hit this drink, though. So, a little bit more about the show. I wanted to do this show because I like to cook. And I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of other things other than cooking on this show. So y'all get ready for that. So as you can see here, I've almost cut up both potatoes. I do everything better when I'm drunk, so. And no bullshit, y'all, I'm drunk as hell right now, but that's what makes this so much fun, right? Why not do a show when you're drunk? You relax, you're not under pressure, you're not forgetting words, you're not reading a script, you're just doing your thing, right? Do y'all cook when y'all drunk? Ooh, that's when I create some of the most. Ooh. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse these off, and then one thing I love about this pan, it stretches across both eyes. The pan, and then like when I'm done cooking right here, I can spin it around. And then I can cook on the other side. I don't know, it might not get y'all excited, but these are the type of things that I get excited about. It's sad, I know. All right, so I told y'all need a potato and you need an onion for your home fries. For your omelet, you're gonna need some eggs. I'm using brown eggs because I like the way they taste. They taste better to me. You might not see the difference. You could use white eggs. You could use liquid eggs. Whatever you got. I'm using 2 eggs. You're gonna need some cheese. I wouldn't use Borden or none of that pasteurized cheese from Save-A-Lot. You want some cheese that's gonna melt. I recommend Kraft cheese. You're gonna need some butter. You're not gonna need more than this. You see this? You're not gonna need more than that. That's enough. Probably more than enough. I like a little tomato. I'm using some tomato on the vine. I don't have a lot left, so I'm gonna use that. And you're gonna need some kind of meat. You can use ham. I'm gonna use ham, turkey. What else I got? And some motherfucking chicken. And we're gonna chop it all up because I'm hungry. So, what you wanna do is you wanna get your potatoes small. The bigger the pieces of your potato, the longer it's gonna take for them to finish cooking. So that's why I'm dicing them up like this. You could make them into shreds like traditional hash browns. I don't have a potato shaver thing. Or a grater or anything to grate the potatoes. But you can grate the potatoes if you like. You get the same result. All right, so I'm gonna warm up my stove. I'm gonna warm both sides because I'm gonna be using both. So I'm gonna turn this side because I don't have the omelet ready yet. I'm gonna put it on low and I'm gonna turn this side on high. Because I'm gonna cook these potatoes. And I like to just give my potatoes a rinse. Since then it's not a lot of them, I'm just gonna use a cup. If there was a lot, I would use a colander. You could use a colander. I'm just gonna use a cup. I'm gonna put some water in there and then I'm gonna strain it like that. All right, y'all, so, come in my kitchen. Come in my kitchen was an idea that I was like thinking to myself, man, you know, I'm always crafting and stuff. I had a friend tell me that, that she actually goes and cooks the recipes when I give them the recipes and the pictures, or if I do a video or something like that. She's like, I go and cook that. She's like, you know, I can't cook. I have a lot of friends who tell me, you know, you should teach me how to cook. I'm not a chef, but I can cook. A lot of us can cook. I'm hoping that a lot of my friends will come through to my kitchen and show y'all some of their recipes. I ordered a mic and everything so that the sound could be better. I hope y'all can hear me good. So I'm taking a pat of butter. I'm from the South, so a pat of butter means a tablespoon. I'm gonna put that on the eye, over the eye that I have on. I have the back one on right now, so I'm just put that right there. And I'm gonna let that butter melt a little bit. And then once the butter gets real hot, I'm gonna put the potatoes on that side. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to find a lighter. I got one. So we're gonna let that butter heat up and get it kind of hot. Again, I diced potatoes. Diced and rinsed off. And I have some onion right here. I don't know if you can see it real good. I have a line of onions right there. It's not a lot of onion. Yeah, you can see it. It's not a lot of onion. Let me bring it close so you can see how much. Ooh. So you see how much onion I got? Boom, like that. All right, so I put some butter down, right? The butter is starting to make sounds, crackling, bubbling. So I'm gonna put my potatoes right in on top of the butter. And I'm gonna take my onions and I'm gonna put them on top of the butter. And I'm gonna take a little salt and pepper. And I'm gonna take one of my fancy metal pan lids. Y'all don't have metal pans that you can cook on both the top and in the oven. You don't know what you're missing. Get you some all metal pans, like the handle is metal, all of it's metal. And then you can just put this shit in the oven, whoop, make some cornbread. You know what I'm saying. So I got a lid from one of my other pans. I'm gonna cover the potatoes with the lid. I'm gonna set it over there. Yeah, you can see it. All right. So back to the show and back to me. I'm always crafting, so, oh man, y'all gotta get ready because I'm gonna do some crazy, well, I'm not gonna say crazy. It's not crazy, but I'm gonna do some fun shit on this show. Like, we are gonna bust it open, like, for real. So, y'all tune in, come watch, comment. If you wanna be on the show, hit me up. If you got a recipe you wanna share or a craft or something cool that you know how to do, hit me up. Let's put it on the show because, like, I'm all about entertaining right now. I'm entertaining you right now. All right, let's get to this omelet. So you remember I have my little bowl. For the omelet, you're gonna need your bowl. You're gonna need this. You're gonna need a little butter. But first, you're gonna need your ingredients. So I'm gonna start with my tomato. Anything fresh in an omelet is good. If you got any kind of vegetable, trust me, you can put it in an omelet. Just do it. Try it. It might taste a little different than what you're used to. But, you know, shit. Who needs an excuse to do anything these days? Just try it. What you gotta lose? Chop it up. So before you even start to put the omelet together on the skillet, you want to make sure you got all your ingredients chopped up. So I'm doing tomato, I'm doing a little onion. I'm drunk, y'all. I hope I don't cut my finger off on this fucking camera. You want to dice up onion. You really don't need this much fucking onion, so I'm just gonna take half of it and I'm gonna put it on the hash brown because I love the onion with my potato. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take half of that and I'm gonna put it here. And at this point, you can go ahead and zhuzh your potatoes around. If you're using a skillet, just stir it up a little bit, put the lid back on. It looks a little technical when I do it, and that's because I'm cooking on the flat top. But if you're cooking in a skillet, you can just put your lid for that skillet back on top. You'll be good to go. So I got a little bit of onion. left. I got a little onion peel on there. Make sure that the onion is diced up to your liking. Some people don't eat onions. I think that's weird shit. Onion is a staple in my household. For real. You want to go ahead and get your meat together. Now, for my meat, I am doing ham. I'm going to do a little bit of turkey. Because I probably won't eat this lunch meat anyway, and it'll probably wind up spoiling. I'm real bad about buying stuff and not finishing. I'll buy stuff for a picnic or when guests come over, and I just never finish it. Okay, so back to the show. I really want to create a show where we can have open forums and talk about things. And eventually I will go live if I have any viewers. You know what I'm saying? But eventually I want to go live and cook shit live and just be live. You know what I'm saying? It does feel a little weird talking to nobody, but somebody's going to see the shit and they're going to be like, oh, she's talking to me. Yeah, so I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. So I'm taking 2 eggs. So after you get your eggs cracked, I got my tomato, my onion, and my meat chopped up. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? That I forgot I had? Yeah. Haha. I forgot I had the bell pepper. Bell pepper is always good. If you got tomato, you need bell pepper, right? I'm just going to take a little slice off the side. I know I bought the bell pepper for something else. I know it wasn't to stuff, so we can use this. If you're drunk like me, you just want to go slow and you cut your digits off. You don't want to cut off your digits. You're going to need them to eat. That's why you need your good chopping knife, because you can just kind of slide it under there and boom, 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 boom. That chopping knife is going to get it done, you know what I'm saying? So, I have tomato, onion, bell pepper, and lots of meat. So you know what? Because it's so much, because I overdid it, because I'm a little drunk, I'm going to need 1 more egg. Because them 2 little eggs ain't going to be able to hold all of that. So I'm going to do a 3-egg omelet, all right? And at this point, we just want to move our potatoes and our onions around. You don't need to season them no more. Don't taste them yet because the potatoes are still very raw. You'll know when they're done when the potatoes start to change color more. You'll see more brown sides all over. If you have a lid, you can put them under the lid. If you don't have a lid, just keep stirring them so that all the sides can get cooked. But God forbid that you don't have a lid. You gotta have a lid. Even if it's too big, use any lid. Just make sure you cover the pot. If you don't have a lid, like my grandma used to do, use a plate. A plate. Alright, so I'm gonna let y'all see this little mixture that I cut up. So I got tomato, onion, bell pepper, ham, turkey, and chicken. Sounds a little odd in an omelet, but shit, I'm drunk. I don't really give a fuck. So we're gonna move forward. a little bit more about the show and about me. I moved to New Orleans. New Orleans is a magical place. You gotta be careful here, though. You know, you gotta watch your back. It is the city, but it's a big ass industry. New Orleans is a big industry. A lot of people move here for capital gain. I moved here for both the desire to want, you know, I want to come here again, probably several times in the future. So why not buy a house here? It's a great place to visit. Whether I move somewhere else or, you know, I always just want a home here for whatever reason. I also want a home in Florida, Atlanta, Vegas, Cali. So if y'all know some empty ones, holler at your girl. No, for real. But it's a nice city. I like New Orleans. It's not real hard to navigate as a single person. And being single, coming home alone at night is okay with me right now. I'm enjoying my life. I was married. I'm divorced. Like I said, I love to cook. I love to craft. I love to do things. I love to talk to people. I love to help people. I love to network. So this show was just a way of me reaching out, and I hope that you guys reach back, and I hope that you're enjoying the show so far. All right, so let's beat these eggs, because that's what we came to do. And I'm trying to keep this show in 30 minutes. How many of y'all can cook all meal in 30 minutes? I pride myself on being able to whip together something quick for whatever reason. I don't, you know, just for the simple fact I got shit to do. So on my eggs, I'm going to put a little salt and a little pepper. So you want to whip your eggs real good. I'm going to go ahead and stir my potatoes one more time. If they start to break apart, that is fine. That is okay. That means that they are almost there. By the time you get ready to eat them, they are going to be perfect. I don't know if y'all can see this from over there, but I will show you what you're supposed to achieve when I get there. So I'm going to cover that back up. Oh, shit. I'm throwing potatoes everywhere, y'all. All right, so we're going to work on this omelet. I'm going to turn the stove back. I'm going to turn this side up. I'm going to take another pat of butter. I'm sorry, my phone was talking to me, telling me my battery was getting low, but we're going to be done before this phone shut off. I'm taking another pat of butter. I'm going to put it on this side. We got our eggs beat. We season them with a little salt and a little pepper. You see that? That's what your eggs should look like. And if you don't know how to whoop eggs' ass, just whoop them like that. Beat them. Beat them. Like Argentina. All right. We got our eggs ready. Remember, we got 3 eggs in here. You want the whole egg, not just the yolk. If you're on a diet, you need to do yolks. Whites. You're probably going to need like 6 of them joints. I call that a cocoa sunrise. That's mango Ciroc with orange and pineapple juice. Crushed ice from the fridge. Yeah. Alright, so we got the butter nice and hot. We're going to put them on a nice medium heat. You don't want it too hot. You're going to put the egg on like that. You're going to try to guide the egg with your spatula. We're going for as much of a square shape as we can. The reason I love cooking with the skillet is because it's already the shape that I wanted in, with it being square. So you can see how I got it in like a square shape. For this, you're only gonna need one piece of cheese, y'all, one. You're gonna tear in strips like that. You see the difference? I'm gonna put them diagonal. You want 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. You want to take your meat and you just want to put your meat at an angle too. Oh no, I dropped something. I'm going to show y'all real quick. Oh shit, that's hot. Watch out. I'm going to show y'all real quick what I mean. Real quick. You want it in an angle. You see it? Angle. Look at them potatoes. Alright, so back on there. You know what, y'all? I want a little bit more cheese because it's a whole lot of meat because I use like 3 kinds of meat. So I'm going to just put a little bit more cheese because I want the cheese to go out to the edge, to both edges. It's going to be like a burrito when I roll it up. So I'm going to put some cheese down here. I'm going to put some cheese down there. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and flip it. You want to flip it even though you see that the egg is still kind of runny on top. You just go ahead and flip it. The egg will keep cooking. You want to flip it one time. I don't know if y'all can see that. So I'm gonna move it. When I figure out this camera situation, it'll be a lot better for me. You just want to flip it one time. You see that? Oh, that's pretty, huh? Look at the potatoes. Alright, so I flipped it one time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up under it and I'm going to slide it out of that corner. You remember how it was in the corner there? I'm going to show y'all again. Oh, you see how it was in the corner? I moved it out of the corner because I'm going to flip it again. Look at them potatoes. I really don't have to fuck with the potatoes too much. I seasoned them. And the onions are going to give it a lot of flavor. Just cover them and make sure that they get done. Alright, I'm going to flip this omelet one more time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come from one end. I'm going to go all the way to the middle. And flip. Oh man. I almost fucked it up. It's still good. Now whatever egg was kind of runny inside is cooking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir these potatoes. Alright, I'm going to turn the eye off on both of these. I'm going to get my plate. Now while it's still simmering, because it's not even close to being too done or anything, I'm going to go ahead and clean my counter off real quick. My granny always told me, never cook in a dirty ass kitchen. So when you're cooking, try to put as much shit in the way as you can. Pat down here waiting on something to eat. Pat know what's going on in the kitchen. Pat said, ooh, don't be something messed up. All right, let me get my plate ready. cheese away. I really don't know why I just put this in this bowl. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a forcing habit. It's supposed to go on this plate. I'm tripping. I'm drunk as hell, y'all. I'm hungry. Hungry as well. Alright, let me get my omelet together. My omelet ripped a little bit. Shit. Oh no. So my omelet did rip a lot. But it's all about presentation, you feel me? And I need a fork. I don't know where my fork went, so I got a plastic one. Boom. Y'all check that out. If you want cheese on your potatoes, just put cheese on your potatoes. I don't want no cheese. I'm good. Ready to eat, you feel me? And I hope that I didn't take too much of your time out. It's great to meet you guys. I hope that y'all check me back, in the next episode, which should be soon. I don't know when I'm cooking next, but I'm cooking something. And thank y'all for joining me, the single chef, the sister girl chef. And I'll see you back here next time. And I hope that you enjoyed the omelet if you made one too. And if not, watch me enjoy it, you feel me? It's good. And if you got a man, you need to cook him something like this. Just like I showed you. Peace. I'll see you next time.